What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much. Please do me a favor and drop a one in the chat, please. Drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all could hear me clearly. Drop a one in the chat. Let me know if y'all could hear me clearly. Can y'all hear me out there? Okay, I see some ones. I see some ones. I see some ones. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building right now. Shout out to everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everyone out there. Shout out to my lovely lady mods that are in the building. I'm going to get to the chat and shout you guys out, but I need you guys to hit that like button on the way in. Double tap y'all screens. If y'all are here via the vertical feed, do me a favor and double tap your screens. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that share button as well. Share today's show. Share the show, y'all, because we need to talk about this. We need to talk about this, y'all. It's a lot going on. We need to talk about it. All right. So do me a favor, like and share the show. Like and share the show while I shout everyone out. Like and share the show while I shout everyone out. And we're going to get to the show. All right. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Let's see who's here. Let's see who's here. Make sure you guys hit the like button on the way in, and then we're going to get into it. All right. We got a lot to cover today. All right. Shout out to my man Astral in the building. What's good, Astral? Salute, family. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to my man Astral in the building. Appreciate your support, bro. Shout out to my man Big Dice in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Salute, my brother. I appreciate your support, man. Shout out to Team Guardian in the building, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the cynical one in the building. My first lovely lady mod in here today. Happy Monday to you, Sin. Good to see you, and I appreciate you. Shout out to the cynical one. Shout out to my man Mark in the building. What's up, Mark? Peace to you, bro. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. My second lovely lady mod in the building today. And my top lovely lady mod. Good to see you, Miss Classy Creole. Happy Monday. I appreciate you always coming through and holding it down. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. Shout out to my man Raj Will in the building. What up, Raj? Salute to you, fam. Salute, salute. Shout out to the Love Network in the building. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man Seth's son in the building. Peace, peace. Peace, my brother. Salute to you. Shout out to Seth's son on the pull-up. See who else is in the building before we get into it. Hey, Miss L'Oreal. Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. The third lovely lady mod that's in the building. And one of my top lovely lady mods. Shout out to you, Miss L'Oreal. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Shout out to City Boy in the building. What up, City Boy? Salute, salute. Shout out to my man Art of War in the building. What up, Art of War? Salute, my brother. Salute. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. My fourth lovely lady mod that's in the building today. Great to see you. Great to see you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hope all is well with you. Happy Monday to you, Miss Camille. Shout out to Rocco. What's up, Rocco? What's going on, man? What's up, Thomas? Shout out to Thomas K on the pull up. What up, JR Meadows? What's good, man? Salute, salute. Shout out to everyone, man. Thank you, Miss L'Oreal. Let me pin that message. Let me pin that message. Go ahead and pin that message. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. Rebel from the waist down. What's going on, fam? What's going on? Rocco says I just got off work and took a double shot of Tremana. What you on today, man? Hey, man, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into what's been going on. We're gonna get into what's going on with Trump and Elon. We definitely gonna get into that, and we also gonna get into these protests because I've been warning y'all that things were not gonna be the same. So we're gonna get into that. What up, Scott? Shout out to Scott Norris in the building. What's good? What's good? Shout out to the DMV. Hey, I'm maintaining, Scott. I appreciate you, man. Hope your day is going well as well, man. Salute to you. But we definitely gonna talk Trump and Elon because y'all know that's still going on, but it kind of died down. It kind of died down, and that's because, as I warned y'all when y'all first was stressing y'all concern to me about Elon Musk and the power that y'all thought Elon possessed, I told y'all that, if he ever was to get out of line, Trump don't mind humbling your ass. I told y'all this. He didn't have a problem with humbling Elon. And today we're gonna talk about why, Elon kind of slowed his roll. You might want to slow down on the ketamine, allegedly. You might want to slow down on the ketamine, Elon. You might want to slow down. You just might. L'Oreal says it looks like a staging. Looks like a lot of staging. Looks like a big troll, huh? It could have been that too. It could have been that too. What's up, Crazy Scott? Crazy Scott says Trump and Elon are playing the Democrats. This could have been a whole big troll. Remember, we spoke about that. Last week. Scott says smart men don't hold a grudge. It's true, Scott. But let's not forget, Scott, Trump is petty. Trump is petty. Hey, Tanja, how you doing? Salute to you. Good to see you. He's petty. Did Elon apologize yet? No, not yet. Rocco says troll was my first thought. Yep, me too. We spoke about that. Crazy Scott says that's what they're doing. Trump is petty, man. Right, he's petty. So I don't really think he's necessarily holding a grudge against Elon, and I don't think Elon is holding a grudge against him. I think that Elon had one of those rich hissy fits. You know, because Elon is such a rich guy. Elon is like a rich kid. And this is what, you know, people have been considering Elon. He's like a rich, spoiled brat. You know, when he doesn't have his way, you know, he starts slamming doors. You know, he's the kid when he doesn't get his way. It's like, oh, I don't like you anymore, Dad. I don't like you. I'm not your friend. Don't talk to me. You know, that's Elon. So, you know, that they're saying that he had one of those hissy fits. He had a hissy fit, and it was mixed with like a tad of a power trip. We have to add that he thought he could power trip with Trump too. He thought he could get on that type of timing with Trump. He thought that was going to work for him. He thought he could maneuver his way and muscle his way to get what he wanted. That didn't work. And I told y'all it wasn't going to work with Trump. Just because Elon has all of this money, he's not going to run no country, y'all. And then remember what Steve Bannon said. We went through that on the last show. Steve Bannon said that we need to investigate his immigration. So let's just say Elon isn't from this country, right? Or he's illegally here. Let me correct myself, because he's not from this country. But let's say Elon is illegally here, right? And Trump just got him here to use him for whatever he want to use him for. Do you really think Elon Musk had that much of a say-so? Do y'all really think he can demand what he wants? when he's here and he doesn't even have a visa, like L'Oreal, they could ship his ass off any minute. Any minute they could send a plane for his ass. At any moment. At any moment. Shout out to the OG in the building. Shout out to Elicino. Salute. Art of War says Elon has dual citizenship. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know, according to Steve Bannon, they said, you know, we need to investigate. We need to investigate. Elon is not from this planet. You know, but let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into what's been going on. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are here through the vertical feed. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Now it's been going down. It's been going down. Look what Trump, see, Trump is petty, y'all. Trump is petty. Look what he said. Look what he said, y'all. Trump is petty. Crazy Scott says he's right. Elon has dual citizenship. So he's good. He's a Canadian and American citizen. So he good. Yeah, that's what Steve Bannon was alluding to, Thomas K. In that article we read on the last show, that's what Steve Bannon was alluding to. But check this out, y'all. Look at this. Look at Trump. Donald J. Trump, Elon Musk, or mediocre Musk. Did y'all see this? Elon Musk, or mediocre Musk, is constantly high on ketamine. Oh, I'm on the Epstein list? Well, let's tell everybody how you really on ketamine. You on that Diddy stuff, Elon. You trying to allude to me being at Epstein parties, but you on that same stuff that Diddy was on, Elon. Yo, Trump is crazy. Trump is crazy. Trump is crazy, sis. He crazy. Trump don't care. He don't care. Look, Elon Musk, or mediocre Musk, is constantly high on ketamine, always making promises he can't keep, not to be trusted. He wants to go to Mars. How about go back to Africa? Yo, yo. he said, he, he said, he said, this dude be so high that he talking about going to Mars. How about you go back home? How about you just get out my country? You don't have to leave Earth. How about you just leave my goddamn country, you weirdo? He called them mediocre Musk. So he's alluding that this guy is not as smart as we think he is. We're running around giving this guy, evil scientist credit, and Trump is saying this guy's mediocre. Mediocre Musk. This guy runs around and makes promises he can't keep because he's always high all day. But you people think he's a goddamn genius with all of this money. I don't see him that way. Elon, you see why Elon piped down? You see why he piped down? Yeah, you saw that, right, Thomas? Yeah. Elon done barked up the wrong tree. That was devious. That comeback was crazy. Because being that them two are fighting, that their people understand their jokes. Even though I can kind of understand them too in my own way, but amongst their peers, they know exactly what Trump is talking about. They know if Elon is a super genius the way we might think he's a super genius. Or some of y'all think he's a blistering. Some of y'all think that too. I've had some of y'all come in here and say, hey, DS1, you giving this dude too much credit. This guy's not that smart. He's just rich. Some of y'all have told me this. I'll admit that. But now Trump is calling him mediocre Musk. He says he's constantly high off the Diddy drug, ketamine. So you trying to say I was with Epstein, but you love ketamine. Oh, you want to lie and say I had something to do with the Epstein files? Well, how about where you got that ketamine from? Was you buying off of Diddy's supplier, Elon? Where you get all that ketamine from? See, listen, y'all. This is yo, this shit is better than talking about the Diddy trial. This is more interesting to me. Whenever you got rich, high-level people fighting and cracking jokes on each other, this is the thing to watch. This is the thing to watch. He called them mediocre Musk. Mediocre Musk. Right. Get in the tub, Elon. Elon, did you get in the tub? Where you get that ketamine from? See, Trump, this is why I said amongst their peers, they're dying laughing because they know what they're talking about. Why would you bring up ketamine right now? What is Diddy on trial for? What did we find out was in the baby oil? GHB and what? Ketamine. What did they catch on Diddy when they locked him up? He had ketamine on him. Mushrooms, weed, cocaine, the pink cocaine, and ketamine. this is why I like to watch rich people argue and crack jokes, because I know that their jokes are personal. Because see, rich, affluent people like that, their life, everything is pretty much shared amongst a network of people. So everybody know what everybody do. Right? And the worst thing you could do is call them out on the shit that they do. But the way that they do it to each other, see, they don't do it the way we do it. They don't do it the way poor people do it. They do it in joking form. That's how they do it. Thank you, Carlene Lewis. Shout out to Miss Carlene Lewis. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate that $20 super sticker. Shout out to you, Miss Carlene. Shout out to you. Shout out to my comrade, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Salute, my brother. Shout out to Miss New York Nikki baby in the building. Good to see you, Miss New York Nikki. Shout out to you. I appreciate you always coming through and holding it down and decorating the chizat. Shout out to you. That's how they do it, y'all. They crack jokes. Y'all don't see it in the movies. They show y'all how they do it in the movies. Rich people, how they expose each other. They don't come on Facebook, right, with a drink and hookah, right? Or they ain't standing outside with a headscarf on talking about what? Who said what? Don't make me start talking. They don't do that. No. What they do is when they have one of them big parties, or at perfect example, a Rock Nation brunch. They're coming in and tell a funny joke about you. Come in there and tell a joke that you don't even expect. That's how they do it. So when Trump said that Elon was high off that ketamine, that's going to make most people brain go right to what? The Diddy trial. So if you trying to say I was in the Epstein files, are you in the Diddy files? We know that you're super cool with Kanye, Elon. Who's Kanye cool with? Who is Kanye endorsing and advocating for and saying should be out of jail? Diddy. So is that where you're getting your ketamine from, buddy? See, they get the joke. Because he threw the Epstein thing out there. Oh, okay. I got something for you. Oh, you want to tell these poor people that this guy was my friend? Okay, yeah, he was my friend. Okay, I'm going to tell them who your friend is, Mr. Ketamine. I'm going to tell the world who you're friends with, Elon, Mr. Ketamine. This guy's high all the time. Like who? Who did we find out walk around high all day? Diddy. Who did we find out be so high all the time that they can't even live up to what they say that they are in the world? Elon. He just called the mediocre Musk. One thing we could say about Diddy is him being high didn't stop him from making hits. One thing we could say about Diddy, y'all, Diddy always made hits. Shout out to Crazy Scott. Appreciate you, Crazy Scott. Crazy Scott says maybe Elon was the pivot man in Diddy's parties. Elon's lawyer said they have no evidence on Trump about Epstein. Exactly. Shout out to Crazy Scott. I appreciate the support, man. Shout out to you, Crazy Scott. If you spam my chat, you will get an Uber. So don't come in here spamming my chat. What's up, Tehran? What's going on? No doubt, Colleen. I appreciate you. Catch you on a replay. New York Nikki says that withdrawal Diddy experience when he went to Pokey must have yeah. Hey, listen. We don't know. We just know what Trump said right here. He's firing shots back. Oh, you want to say I was with Epstein? Everyone knows Epstein was my guy. Everyone know that. But let's talk about who's your friend. Mr. Mediocre Musk, who's constantly high on ketamine. He's not to be trusted. Oh, and he's not to be trusted because he always makes promises he can't keep. Yeah. Like who? Diddy. Every time he hit on, I'm sorry, baby, I'm going to be a better man. I'm going to stop putting my hands on you. Yeah, Diddy. High off them drugs. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. We're going to get into how Trump's national security strategy is going to change America forever. We're going to get into that because that is what we're currently seeing with these with the troops being deployed down in LA. I told y'all they get ready to make America great again. And the way that's going to look and feel is going to be very uncomfortable. All the things that you once believed that you thought was real and all of that stuff, a lot of that stuff you're going to find out was not real. It was not real. It had no real significance. What up, Alan G? Like who? Diddy. You see? This is why a lot of people are trying their hardest to create this racial tension. Do y'all feel it? Do y'all feel it? I feel the racial tension. Black people, Black Americans, is trying to run this race narrative on the internet, right? Because they don't like that all of their fake shit is being uprooted. All of what Black Americans was known for is now being exposed as being fake and a lie. This is why they upset. Oh, the white man is taking our stuff. They want to keep running that narrative. The white man is taking our stuff. It was never yours. Why you keep lying to people? Why y'all want to keep acting like y'all own something? Y'all did something for Black people. Y'all didn't do nothing for y'all people. Now, this is why they're going to confiscate LA from y'all. Because guess what y'all did with LA? Black people. All you wanted to be was Bloods, Crips, and Pyrus. That's all you wanted to be. That's what is built for the betterment of Black people in LA. I don't want to hear about no goddamn bookstore. I don't want to hear, I'm talking about Black legacy in California, in LA in particular. Because we know the real Black Mecca in California is the Bay Area. We know that's where the real Blacks at that really did something for Black folks. They in the Bay Area. We know that's where the real Black Panthers come from, the Bay. LA is fake Black. That's fake Black. That's why you got all that African voodoo and all. That's why you got all that bullshit mixed in there. That's that Hotep Black in LA who was gang members. When he come on Sinetta TV, he's Supernova Slum. But when he on the goddamn, when he in the hood, right? He OG such and such. He big slime time. That's these fake niggas. That's what you see going on in LA, y'all. Get them out of here. Y'all are all anti-American anyway. You know why? Because you didn't do nothing for Black American people. You know what y'all did? Y'all ran for 40 years gang members. Gang banging, 40 years straight, gang banging. Not one school built. Not one school built. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing to help them kids. No art schools, no film schools, none of that shit. Nothing. 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 And y'all want to come on the internet and cry wolf. Oh, the white man. The white man. No, the white man is getting rid of the problem. You. Because y'all set y'all ass in LA for 40 plus goddamn years and just was Crips and Bloods. And now you think because you open up a Marathon Burger, you changing something in the neighborhood? because you selling cheeseburgers? The same shit that was getting gang members smoked in LA. We saw it on the goddamn movie. You want a cheeseburger? What he did, he shot him. And what else did he do too? Yeah. Y'all forgot that, right? I keep telling you, they show y'all in the movie. Now they selling cheeseburgers, acting like they doing something for the black community. Selling cheeseburgers. In the movies, y'all, the gangsters is getting fellatio for cheeseburgers, and then after they get the fellatio from the man that's trying to give them the cheeseburger, they kill him. This is what they showed. Tell me I'm lying. That's what they showed. All the Bloods and the Crips, y'all running around there shooting each other over cheeseburgers, but before you shoot them, you gonna go get some head. You gonna go get some head before you take that cheeseburger and kill him. After you get some head, you gonna kill him. This would, yeah, y'all still want to talk about black and white? Y'all think somebody's stupid, man? Thank you. Don't Be a Menace. That's the movie. Shout out to Self University. Don't Be a Menace. They showed you that in the movie. Where are they in Don't Be Menace? Don't Be a Menace. They're in South Central. They're in LA. Yeah, we've come on. But now they're taking your neighborhoods. That was never, y'all didn't never care about y'all neighborhoods. Y'all cared about on Paru. On Paru. Now, oh, they taking our neighborhoods. Y'all think somebody's stupid? Y'all not gonna keep running that dumb rap nigga program on us. We grown now. Y'all not gonna keep running that rap shit on us. Because that's a lie too. We know that that's a lie too. Y'all never did nothing for nobody. That's the problem. You were so anti-American. You see that? You didn't realize that all the shit we was doing was anti-American. Gang banging. And some of y'all gonna say, come on, DS1. This was going on in America. And you see, it ended in America too. See, a lot of y'all like to get up here and say, oh, but what about the gangs with the white people in them? What happened to them? Are they still around? Is the Ku Klux Klan still active? Or did they get dismantled? Huh? Huh? y'all have tried to use and have used and have exhausted every excuse for why y'all have done anti-American things. Black Americans, we done this shit. Anti-American stuff. And the stuff that we've done has contributed to the destruction of the environment, to the quality of life. You see? I don't care who taught us how to do it. We did it. And guess what? If they did teach us how to do it, guess what they doing now? Teaching us to do something else. Well, I don't want to hear none of it. I got a rebuttal for all that shit. Because I done heard it all before. All of your lies, all of your sweet talk. What she said, y'all? Sunshine Anderson. Heard it all before. I don't want to hear that shit no more. Don't come to me talking no black and white, look what the white people don't. Heard it all before. Heard it all before. Nobody want to hear that shit. Because guess what? You know what I learned that is? That is called reverse psychology. What about what they doing? But you never take accountability for what you do. What you've done to your own people. You don't take accountability for that. And guess the way you don't do that. What about what they did to us? It started with them. We only harm each other because they taught us how to harm each other. That sounds stupid and idiotic. Thank God that we're bringing back common sense. That don't make no goddamn sense. They taught us how to be violent. Didn't your mama teach you and your father teach you to keep your hands to yourself? How the hell some mysterious white man taught you to be violent? You sound stupid. You sound stupid when your mama and your father told you to keep your goddamn hands to yourself. Mind your business. Don't be speaking on shit you see because you see it. When some white man made you violent, nigga, tell me. When some white man came and said, hey, man, I'm going to teach you how to be a demon. I'm going to teach you how to get on demon. When? Oh, they taught your ancestors? So that means your ancestors taught you. See, now, you see when you use the correct process of thinking, you get to the right answer because a lot of it be common sense. It's not a math problem. It's not an equation. It's simple. If y'all gonna sit here and say, oh, the slave master taught our ancestors to be violent. So who taught you to be violent? The white man? Who taught you to be angry? The white man? If they taught your ancestors, who taught you? The white man? You sound stupid. Because all this fake black power shit that is brought to you in part by the Jewish community. But we're going to get up off that one. Because they think we stupid. All this black power brought to you in part by, signed by. But you going to keep talking this black power shit to me? Like I don't got no common sense. That's why you named yourself Common Sense, because you knew niggas ain't had no common sense. Your ass got a Caucasian boss talking black power. And these the same niggas that's still talking this racism shit. Get them out of here. Because guess what, y'all? Racism is no longer practiced in America. Some of y'all mad. Some of y'all getting ready to unsubscribe out and said that. Oh, DS1 is selling out. Said racism is not practiced in America anymore. Where? How we gonna be racist and diverse? So we got racism and diversity. Huh? So we in a racist country where the FBI director is Pakistani or some type of Indian. Punjabis. What they said on the movie, he's Punjabis. Cash Patel. Racism. Look at Trump's look at the Trump administration. Racism. Cash Patel. He's Punjabi. Racism. He's the head of the FBI. Racism. Y'all still talking that shit? You still think I'm gonna be sleep on that? When I can easily go and find out who runs the FBI? He's not black or white. He's Indian American. But you talking about racism, nigga? Are you stupid? Oh, no. You not stupid. You think I'm stupid. That's why you named yourself Common Sense, because you knew when you came out here and talked all this bullshit on your records, we was going to believe you, because we ain't had no common sense. We ain't had no goddamn common sense. We sitting here believing his lyrics is uplifting and powerful and moving and motivating. Chicago's still a shithole. Common been in hip hop for how many years? The song I played before I started the show was called 1999. You think it came out in 99? They had them rapping about the year 2000 and 94, 93. Still getting mine and no. You think that came out in 1999? Common sense. Common sense. This is why you don't understand what's going on right now with California. Your only response to this, oh, it's racism. They're pushing black people out of LA. Y'all still want to be in LA? You know the majority of y'all been living there y'all whole goddamn life and don't even feel safe there. And you still want that to be the place to be? See, this is why, right? What up, Club? Shout out to my man Club in the building. Club says he's been out since 89. Yep. Common. That's a fact. You know what's crazy though? How you doing, Miss Gigi? Shout out to Miss Gigi in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Double tap y'all screens. Right? You know what's crazy? Is modern day Black Americans, right, don't believe in real progress anymore. See, we've allowed hip hop to influence us to the point where we've become low level, to where you got a lot of American blacks that don't really aspire to really do nothing no more outside of pay their bills, had them a boyfriend, a girlfriend, be able to go on vacation and dress nice. And, outside of that, black folk in America don't want to do nothing. We don't want to be accounted for. See, when you accounted for, you do other shit besides pay your bills and drive nice vehicles and wear jewelry and look like a queen and a king with a bunch of gold on. Like you from Africa. You ain't from Africa, you American. Take all that shit off. Cause you done got, your ass done got put to sleep by hip hop. Oh, we come from kings. We come from the land of the black. We wore a bunch of gold. Nigga, you from the pork and bean projects in Florida. Nigga, and your great-great-grandmama is from Tuscaloosa. Where the hell you get Africa from, nigga? What are you talking about? Oh, you believe that stupid shit Jay-Z said? Oh, you believe them conscious niggas that told you was King Tut? You dummy. Now all them King Tut niggas got what? Nothing. Look at Vlad TV. Look what all that black power gets you. You gotta go back to daddy to get you a check. Because that's who funded all that fake black power shit. Y'all don't get it yet? You don't get it? You don't get how that black power conscious shit, you got two options. You become a house nigga or you become Little Nas X. You don't notice that? Look at them. Look at all them conscious niggas. Look at all this pro-black, black power. Look at them niggas. We saw Mos Def in the moon boots and that skirt, didn't we? Didn't we? Huh? Hey, Purple Groovy. Huh? Didn't we see Mos Def in the moon boots and that skirt? What up, T Church? Huh? Huh? We saw it. Thank you, Alex. That's what happened to all them black power niggas. Either you gonna be a house nigga like Lord Jamal. I'm sorry, Vladimir. I'm sorry, Daddy Vlad. I'm sorry, Daddy Vladimir. I'm sorry. He went over there and apologized. And Vlad told him, yeah, you're going to tell the world how you fucked up our relationship, Jamal. You're going to tell the world it was your fault, Jamal. Because you need some money, right, Jamal? Black power. This is the same nigga that was talking all that FBA shit when that Fat Joe had us going at Ozempic Joe. We cooked Ozempic Joe over here. And look at Lord Jamar. After a few good YouTube checks, back to daddy. Back to daddy. The same one y'all told us was the devil. You know, according to the lessons, Lord, that's the devil. No, he pay your fucking bills and make sure your children eat, nigga. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You're not talking to no 7-year-old. Don't tell me no goddamn white man, no debt. Shut up. The company you work for is owned by a white man. Shut up. The bank that you put your money in and trust them to make sure that your children have something when your ass die. Nigga, shut up. The devil in control of your whole life. If that's the case, nigga, you drive a Mercedes Benz. Who you playing with? Oh, the white man's the devil. You drive white vehicles. It was so much black power. Where's the black car? Where's the black power car? We couldn't even get a goddamn school. That's why I'm gonna make sure y'all watch me graduate. I'm gonna make sure y'all make good on y'all investment. Cause y'all done put up millions of dollars for these fake niggas who did nothing but lie to y'all, lie right in front of y'all face. These the same niggas still talking about the white man, the devil, when these the same niggas that lied and failed right in front of us. But you still gonna tell me the white man, the devil, when you the fuck up, when you're the liar, when you're the scammer, when you're the Geppetto, when you're the weirdo. Y'all told us all the weirdos came out of rock and roll. Really? Is that why Diddy had a mohawk? Y'all still want to talk this race shit? Okay. No, it's called national security strategy. Did not tell y'all that Trump was going to have the military on the streets. Didn't I tell y'all this? Y'all didn't believe me. Because y'all, oh, he just talking about Trump for views. He don't know what he talking about. You know, he shouldn't even be talking about that, actually. But everything I said done came true. I told y'all the military was going to be in the street. The military, nigga. The military. What did Trump just do? Deployed military troops into LA. I told y'all. This is called national security. National security. What does national security entails, DS1? That entails a strategy to protect the nation, right, from domestic, listen, domestic black power, white power. Yeah, domestic and foreign threat. You know who the foreign threats are? The Mexican cartel. You know, yeah. You know those guys that they at war with right now, shooting their drones out the sky, running all up in their drug networks, got everybody flipping on them. Yeah, those are foreign threats. Because they don't even belong here. And what did I tell y'all? If they're attacking the cartels, what do you think is going to happen domestically? Didn't I tell you niggas is over? Pack it up. Didn't I tell y'all it's over? Guess what, niggas? You can't even sell your food stamps no more. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up. I told y'all, all the gang shit. Didn't I tell? I told y'all it was a wrap for LA when we covered who? Eugene Henley. Mr. Eugene Henley, Big U. Mr. Eugene Henley worked for the Blue Party, and Mr. Eugene Henley used political money to commit crime and wreak havoc on the streets of LA for years. It's called Shut It All Down. See, that's how the Republicans play. We not coming back to cover up the hole. We gonna blow all this shit up and just build right over it. That's what that's called. We ain't gonna put it in temporary fix and then come back and tweak it and tweak. That's what the Democrats like to do. You know what the Republicans? Blow it up. And then we'll just build a garden over it and have kids come in and learn how to plant plants. It's going to be your gang neighborhood. On Paru. On Paru. Your hood getting ready to be a garden, nigga. For kids to learn how to plant. Yeah. They're going to turn your hood into a garden. On Paru, dummy. On Paru. On Paru. They getting ready to turn your neighborhood into cornfields, nigga. They getting ready to start manufacturing corn on Paru in your neighborhood. And you guess what you gonna get up here and say? It's because we black. They taking stuff from black people. You don't own shit in the neighborhood. What they taking from you? Blood. What they taking from you, blood? Huh? What they taking from you? You don't own shit. But y'all gonna keep getting on the internet lying to niggas like we stupid. Y'all don't own nothing in the hood. What they took from you? A marathon burger? Really, nigga? A cheeseburger? Nipsey Hussle's legacy is all wrapped up in a marathon burger. You niggas disgust me. Talking all that conscious shit. This nigga was talking about Dr. Sebi. Nipsey Hussle didn't even eat cheeseburgers. They selling cheeseburgers in this man's name. Oh my God. Wow. Nipsey Hussle didn't even eat meat, L'Oreal. Nipsey Hussle was a goddamn vegan. This man didn't eat meat. How they selling burgers in his name? Hey, Alan G, why they selling burgers in this man's name? He ain't even eat meat. This man didn't, and if he did eat meat, he damn sure ain't eat no beef. He said, I follow Dr. Sebi. They selling cheeseburgers in his name. And we still believe in black power. That shit is a lie. You know what black power is? You know what black power is? A selling point. It's called a marketing strategy. Hey, my brother, support your family, man. Support the bros, man. Support your people, man. Black power. Now you walking away with this trash ass mixtape. Couple of years later, you see this nigga on Sinetta TV with an unk on his neck. Talking about my name, Young Pharaoh. What? What? Please, no profanity in the chat, y'all. If y'all gonna let somebody be profane, let it be me. I appreciate that, New York Nikki. If y'all gonna let somebody be profane, let it be me. What's up, Cheryl Steele? How you doing? Shout out to my man doing the work. Shout out to doing the work. Salute. Shout out to doing the work, man. Doing the work says people stay in a mental prison worried about problems that will never be solved. Variety is the spice of life. Love who loves you. It's all about character. Facts. Shout out to doing the work for the $50 holla. I appreciate your support doing the work. Salute. Shout out to everybody who with the super chat today. Hey, y'all, if y'all in the building, y'all enjoying the show, double tap y'all screens, man. Hit that like button. Rocco says, Black power. Hey, Rocco, every time I say black power now, I'm going to say it like the man used to. Remember on Black Panther? Remember when the old guy introduced Black Panther? He used to say, I give you Black Panther. That's how I'm going to say black power now. Black power. Black power. Like he said, Black Panther. That's how I'm going to say black power now, Rocco. So, let's get into it. Let's get back into it. Because y'all thought that this whole Trump and Elon thing was just going to be a cakewalk. Nah, look. Trump threatens to revoke, right? SpaceX contracts. See, this how you do little old Elon. Because see, Trump right now, he got bigger fish to fry. He has bigger fish to fry. That's why he just went on ahead and checked little old Elon and put Elon in his place, y'all. That's why he just went on ahead and put Elon in his place. What's up, Rambo Joe? Broncos Maniac, salute. It doesn't. Broncos Maniac, there is no difference. There is no difference. There's no difference. That's why he just went on ahead. Let me check this little dude. Let me show the American people that they could relax and understand that I'm in control of this. Right? You don't have a guy that's high on ketamine running the country. Y'all can relax. I got this, y'all. Watch this. Let him keep talking. And I'm a cancel his contracts. Let him keep talking. Little old Elon. Little old boy. You know, he like Richie Rich. Cynical. Little spoiled little rich kid. He like Junior from Problem Child. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. That's Elon, y'all. That's Elon. And that's how they look at him. And that's how they treat him. Now go sit down, boy. Now go sit down, boy. Sit down, boy. We got bigger fish to fry over here. Yeah. We got to worry about protecting this nation. Let's get to it, y'all. This is what Trump worried about. Trump ain't worried about little old Elon. He ain't worried about that boy. Y'all done got yourselves in a tizzy. This is what Trump worried about. This is what Trump worried about, y'all. Fair use. Fair use, YouTube. This is what Trump worried about. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. President Trump responds to anti-ICE protests happening in LA.
President, on California, are you prepared to invoke the Insurrection Act?
Depends on whether or not there's an insurrection.
Do you think there is, sir?
No, but you have violent people, and we're not going to let them get away with it.
Do you think if Democrats continue to side with illegal aliens over law enforcement, that they'll ever be able to win a national election again?
I love this guy. I think that is a great. Who are you with?
Breitbart News.
Great. It's a great group. Breitbart. Great group. I think that you're going to see some very strong law and order.
In response to CNN's Dana Bash suggesting that this wasn't a real riot in Los Angeles.
Is that what she said? I think it was a riot. I think it was very bad. It was covered really as a riot by almost everybody.
What is the purpose of your meetings in Camp David in the next 24
We're going
hours?
up to Camp David. We have meetings with various people about very major subjects. So we thought we'd do it at Camp David. There's probably better security there than any place. We'll be meeting with a lot of people, including generals, as you know, and admirals. No. So we'll be meeting with military people and others.
Will there be any foreign visitors at Camp David?
Even if you don't plan to invoke the Insurrection Act, do you plan to send troops to Los Angeles?
What?
Even if you're not planning to invoke the Insurrection Act, you still plan to send troops?
Well, we're going to have troops everywhere. We're not going to let this happen to our country. We're not going to let our country be torn apart like it was under Biden and his auto pen.
What is the bar for sending Marines to
The bar is what I think it is. I mean, if we see danger to our country and to our citizens, we'll be very, very strong in terms of law and order. It's about law and order.
sending active Marines on the table, sir? Secretary Hexum.
We're going to see what we need. We'll send whatever we need to make sure there's law and order.
Do you foresee those protests spreading to other cities, Chicago, New York, for example, in the next few days?
Yes, we're going to be watching it very closely. And when they spit at people, you know, they spit. That's their new thing. They spit, and worse, you know what they throw at them, right? And when that happens, I have a little statement. They say, they spit, we hit. And I told them, nobody's going to spit on our police officers. Nobody's going to spit on our military, which they do is a common thing. They get up to them this far away, and then they start spitting in their face. That happens, they get hit very hard.
What are the rules of engagement for federal troops?
We'll see what happens. If we think there's a serious insurrection or less than that, we're going to have law and order. Very important.
How would you define an insurrection?
You have to really just have to look at the site. You have to see what's happening. Last night in Los Angeles, we watched it very closely. There was a lot of violence there. There was a lot of violence, and it could have gotten much worse. But you have an incompetent governor. Just take a look at the train stations that he's building. Like 20 times over budget. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. So I did call him the other night. I said, look, you got to take care of this. Otherwise, I'm sending in the troops. That's what we did. Thank you very much. You have a question for Marco?
Now, y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that, right? Now, y'all heard that. they're asking, right? Will it be an insurrection? And Trump is saying that they're watching very closely. Now, to all of my people that's in New York, if you from the town, right? If you from the town, pay attention when you out in public, because Trump just said that they're looking at Chicago and New York next for these anti-ICE protests. If you are anti-ICE, if you are a part of these protests, you are considered anti-American. If you are considered anti-American, you are considered, like we spoke on the last couple of shows, the T word. You are what they called Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. You will be considered a domestic T word. Remember, we've been speaking about this since Trump has gotten to office on this channel. All that nigga shit you like to do is now considered T-word behavior, anti-American behavior. Arguing with the police is anti-American behavior. Spitting at the police, cursing at the police. You heard what Trump said? You spit, we hit. That is an executive command given to them, given to the military, given to all law enforcement. If they spit on you, you knock the hell out of them. So to all you females that like to get out your body when you drunk and you like to spit on police, don't be upset, and you will not have a lawsuit when you wake up looking like Quagmire. You heard what he said? You spit, we hit. So when you wake up with the Quagmire jaw, don't talk, I'm suing, while you're drinking your Ensure, thinking you're going to get a lawsuit. No, you're not. That's anti-American behavior. You see that? You see that? All that flexing on the police, they're going to put you down, homie. They're going to put you down. Because guess how they view you? They view you as a domestic threat to the American people. You are viewed as a domestic threat to the environment. And if you are still in the environment and you are considered a threat, when we see you, it is called terminate on sight. You ever saw the series Born Identity? Wherever they find you, you will be terminated. Okay? So these protests and this protesting you seeing going on is outlawed. It is now outlawed. Because what did we just hear Trump say in the video? It is about what? Law and order. How many of y'all been watching Law and Order since it came out? I believe my dad told me that when my dad was alive, I think he told me Law and Order started in like the early 80s. Maybe, yeah, like before I was born. I think my dad was watching, I think he said the first episode he remember of Law and Order was like 1980 or 79 or some shit. Trump said, Law and Order. How many of y'all watched that show to understand what he talking about? Law and Order. Do y'all know that there's a new Law and Order that has came out within the past couple of years? Guess what it's called? Somebody put it in the chat. The latest series of Law and Order is about what? They put it right in the show. No, it started before the early 90s, champ. Started way before the early 90s. Started way before I was born, JW. Thank you, New York Nikki. New York Nikki says the first episode of Law and Order was aired 9/13/1990. 1990. Colleen says criminal intent. Nope. Nope, not SVU. There you go. Organized crime. There you go, club. Organized crime. What is Trump attacking in America right now? See why I tell y'all got to know lingo? Y'all got to know what they be talking about when they talking it. You see why I tell y'all this? Organized crime. What are the Bloods, the Crips, and the Pyrus? Organized criminal organizations. Huh? What is MS-13? What is the Serranos, the Norteños? The Latin Kings? The GDs, the Vice Lords? Organized what? Crime. These niggas still trying to confuse us, talking about this is black versus white. Yeah, I was wrong. But you was wrong too. You said the 90s. Shout out to you, JW. What's up, Benjamin Brown? Salute to you, man. Shout out to Mac in the building. What up, Mac? Salute. Shout out to my man Mac Mean in the building. TSTV. Organized crime. Organized crime. Law and order. Law and order. Organized crime. What is Diddy on trial for right now? Isn't he getting hit with a RICO? RICO equals what? Organized crime. It's all connected, y'all. This is why I started talking about the Trump shit. And I took a back seat to the Diddy stuff. Because I found that it's all connected. It's all connected. And see, I knew it was connected back in the day when I saw Diddy run a whole goddamn political campaign called Vote or Die. He told the black community, in order for us to live, we gotta vote. And then we got niggas today that's still telling you, hey man, you a black man, your vote don't count. But these the same niggas that went and voted when Diddy told them to vote or die. These are the same niggas who went and voted for Obama. The same niggas now that's telling you, oh, your vote don't count, you a black man. But when Diddy told your black ass to go vote, you went and voted. When the baby all king told you to go vote, you went and voted. King Baby all went and told you that if you don't vote, you gonna die. And guess what you did? You went and listened to King Baby all. This is when I knew it was all connected. Back then, I said, these dudes are connected to a higher place. How the hell this man run a whole camp? He ran a political campaign using what? Hip hop. Doesn't that sound familiar? Benjamin, Benjamin says, DS1, Trump lying. He said it. Hey, y'all, he said it. He said Trump lining all these dudes up. He said Trump lining them all up. Especially if you went against them, Benjamin. Especially if y'all was once friends and then you went against them. See, Elon thought he was slick. Elon thought he was slick. Right. King Baby all, Colleen. King Baby all. How y'all go listen to a pervert tell y'all to go vote? Y'all let a pervert go tell y'all, hey, if y'all don't vote, y'all gonna die, black people. Black people need to learn how to vote. Black people need to learn how to be politically sound. A pervert told you that. A pervert weirdo. And he's a Geppetto. And he's a mook. Look at this man checks all the boxes for you to not listen to him. And you listen to him. He checks all the boxes. He's a weirdo. He's a Geppetto. He's a pervert. And he's a mook. And he's a mook. And y'all let him tell y'all, vote or die, niggas. Vote or die. Vote or die. Huh? DS1, you listening to the white man. Nigga, you listen to Diddy. DS1, you on a Trump train. Nigga, you on the last train to Paris. You on the last train to Paris. Act bad, act bad, act bad, act bad. If you love baby oil, act bad. If you love baby oil, act bad. Gonna tell me I'm on a goddamn Trump train and you on the last train to Paris. Bro, these niggas on the last train to Paris talking about you on the Trump train. You following the white man. And you following a pervert and a weirdo and a mook. He likes man milk on his nipples. That's the nigga you follow. I'd rather follow Donald Trump than a man who likes man milk. Come in my comment section. Oh, he loved Trump. Oh, he on the Trump train. Yeah, and you on the baby. You on the baby oil express. You on the baby oil express. You on the baby oil express, nigga. Choo choo, baby oil, choo choo. But you want to talk about me having common sense? Nigga, you niggas got some nerve. These people got some, man milk. They listen to a man who likes man milk. Yeah. Yeah. He rubs it in his skin like lotion, OG. This nigga rubs man milk into his skin like it's Lubriderm. This nigga think man milk is Jergens lotion. This the nigga who told you black power and go be black and vote. Go make us count. A pervert told you that. But you ain't gonna listen to Donald Trump. But you'll listen to a pervert. You'll listen to a man who like man milk rubbed into his skin like lotion. You'll listen to him. He like calamine man milk. Huh? You'll listen to him. He told you to vote or die. He had you niggas running marathons. See, I gotta slow down. Because stuff just keep coming to my head. The marathon. This nigga Diddy had y'all running marathon. Do y'all see how all of this is connected, y'all? Are y'all catching it? The marathon. He had niggas running marathons, and then the marathon continues. And Nipsey was married to Laura London, who was Diddy's ex-girl. The marathon continues. Now we sell cheeseburgers. What up, Serge? Bro, the baby oil train. How dare these people talk? Oh, he's on the Trump train. You don't even know what you're talking about, man. Now y'all act like y'all don't know what's going on. This is called national security. That's what this is called. I warned y'all about this. National security, law and order, a war on what? Organized crime. I told y'all, this is not a war on race. This ain't the war on black boys. This ain't the war on black men. This ain't the war on black women. This ain't a war on the black family. This is the war on organized crime, law and order. Trump just told you. The latest series of Law and Order is organized crime. If you go on your Netflix or your Peacock accounts and you go and watch the old episodes of organized crime, it's talking about everything that has to do with Epstein and who? Diddy. Organized crime on Law and Order, all the episodes is about cyber crimes, the dark web, and how girls is getting human trafficked off the dark web. Who's doing that? The cartels. They're putting it in our face while we're on YouTube all day listening to dumb shit. They putting the truth right in your face on TV. Who was doing all the cyber crimes and all of the scamming? The cartels. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's in the show. You can go back and watch it. Sex rings, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, gun running, card cracking, bank fraud. It's all on organized crime, law and order. What did Trump say in the video? Law and order. That's what we are about instilling. Law and order. You know what y'all gonna call it? You hotep fake niggas? Martial law. This is martial law. Shout out to my man Serge. Salute, Serge. He says Diddy had Obama drinking that special water on camera and was clowning Obama for sweating so much. Ooh, shout out to Serge. Yeah, because Obama was drinking Ciroc. Obama was at Diddy parties. Shout out to Serge. We already know that over here. that ain't no secret to us over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Just like we know Mr. Eric Adams was also at the Diddy parties. That's how he got the key to New York City. And how ironic, around the same time that he got the key to New York City, he was still doing all that sex trafficking. You see how Mr. Eric Adams came up in that case? You notice how his charge disappeared? And now he's what? He's Team Trump. He's Team Trump. Because Trump already know that Mr. Eric Adams loves baby oil. He knows this. He knows Mr. Eric Adams loves baby oil. He knows. So he told him, hey, Eric, listen, to save your family some shame, you're a good guy, you're a very smart guy. To save you and your family some shame, you know what you got to do, man. Just give me a call. Just give me a call when you're ready, Eric. Yeah. And you know what Eric did? You know what Eric did? Give me that key. Give me that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now he totally is disassociated with that Diddy stuff. He's totally disassociated with hip hop. Because hip hop got him in trouble. Hip hop got him in trouble. Hip hop's got him in trouble. Hey, he's working, L'Oreal. See, when niggas are at work, niggas are not talking. See, y'all about to see this on YouTube too, y'all. Right, King James, Mr. LeBron. See, LeBron is on a run, just like Jay-Z. That's why you don't hear him talking. But Eric Adams is working where a lot of these niggas getting ready to be. All these hip-hop blog niggas and niggas that think they could survive off talking about negativity, talking about hip-hop, talking about gangs. Your channel getting ready to die, homie. That shit getting ready to be over with, bruh. So guess what you're going to have to do, brother man? Guess what you're going to have to do? Like every American do, get a job. All that, I'ma live off content, creating shit. Oh, that's getting ready to get crashed, y'all. Because he did not tell y'all, what happens on the ground is the same shit that happens in the cyber world. So just like they crashing all the criminal activity in the neighborhoods, gonna crash the algorithm. Sue woo, what's poppin'? What's cracking? Washed out. Wash out. Wash out. We don't care about what happened with Fat Joe no more. Wash out. Y'all don't notice y'all losing views? Because we in a new world. New administration. Make America great again. And we don't need America to make, we don't need hip hop to make America great again. Because we never needed in the first place to make America great. Yeah. You don't notice the best years of Black America? We didn't have hip hop. Let's tell the truth now. Let's tell the goddamn truth. When Black people was inventing things in America, did we have hip hop? On Bloods. Did we have hip hop? When we was making traffic lights, homes. You know, we made the first cleaners. Thomas Jennings. Did we have hip hop? Because y'all want to keep saying hip hop is so great. Hip hop is our culture. No, hip hop was the death of our culture. Yeah, I'm not afraid to say that no more because I'm a grown ass man. See that? When we was out here building shit, like when we made the first airplane, like when we created jazz, did we have hip hop? Did we have some weird nigga dressed up talking some fake shit? We didn't need hip hop to be great. So we don't need hip hop to be great again. We don't need hip hop to be great again. Because hip hop didn't make us great. Hip hop made us downgrade. Hip hop is what got us into organized crime. Hip hop is what got us into gang banging. I'm on the road. I'm gonna stay fly. In the name of the streets. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I love it. The way the homies come through, all blue, nigga. What you want to do? I love it. Huh? I'm ready. I'm ready. That was a blood anthem. That was a blood anthem. Huh? Huh? I got a whole selection with a whole selection. Now he ain't even got a whole selection of teeth in his mouth. I got a whole selection with a whole selection. Organized crime, gangbanging, glorified through Dipset. Now your son do this. He don't even know what this means. See, when I was growing up, you threw this up. You better have some You better have some answers, nigga. You throw this up or you throw this up, you better know what you doing. And you better know what you talking about. I see y'all little sons, girls I grew up with, they sons like this in the picture. And I be looking like, why you letting this little nigga throw that up? Do he know what he throwing up? You know what this mean, homie? You know people died for throwing this up when we was growing up? Oh no, I'm a woo. You a what? I'm a woo. You a what? Dumb shit. That's the shit that's gonna stop your son from being great. That's the shit that's gonna stop your daughter from being great. Don't know, never been to Chicago in your life. Organized crime, dummy. Why y'all think y'all all in jail? Y'all are a part of organized crime. It's called gangbanging, dummy. That's what it's called. It's called organized crime. Shout out to Ms. New York Nikki, baby. Thank you, Ms. New York Nikki. I appreciate you. She says, I approve this message. Shout out to you, Ms. New York Nikki, baby. I appreciate you. Benjamin says, DS1, we as indigenous people should all be mad when they asked us what we have invented in the last 50 years. Absolutely. Hip hop made the East start banging, not the West. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, OG. This is called national security strategy. Law and order. National security strategy. Get used to it because it's going to change America forever. Those once neighborhoods that you were so afraid to hang out in, you know, those blocks that you were scared to walk down, they getting ready to have ice cream trucks and benches on the sidewalks. Guess what? The older ladies could come outside in the summer and sit down and have some fresh air now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now these older people in these neighborhoods can experience some peace because they've been in hell the past 20 goddamn years. From the year 2000 to recent, them elders been going through hell dealing with our dumbasses, dealing with our retardation, because hip-hop made us retarded. I keep telling y'all this. Hip-hop made niggas retarded. Hip-hop made smart niggas like me retarded. Hip-hop made my smart ass believe that my homies was gonna be my homies my whole life. That shit held me back. That shit held me back. Hip-hop made me believe homies over the hoes. Hip-hop gave us a broke hoe. Hip-hop taught us loyalty. A bunch of shit that we found out wasn't even real. Hip-hop taught us you supposed to die for your mans. Then you find out that nigga sleeping with your baby mother. But hip-hop told you you was supposed to die for that nigga. This nigga sleeping with your baby mother, nigga. You think he'll die for you? Not only is he sleeping with your baby mother, he'll sleep with your mother. But the streets taught you to still love that nigga. Hip-hop taught you to love that nigga. Never love nothing right for yourself. Never want nothing for yourself. That's what hip-hop taught you. To grow up and be empty inside. To not know how to be happy. That's what hip-hop taught niggas. Hip-hop taught niggas how to walk around and be mad all fucking day. And don't know how to get along in relationships. Hip-hop taught you that, nigga. Hip-hop is why you can't get a girl. Hip-hop is why you can't keep a woman. Hip-hop is why you so obtuse with women, nigga. Because you've been listening to Too Short your whole life, who's a fucking cartoon character and who's been married for 35 fucking years. He taught you to be a pimp and to be cold on these women. That nigga been married for years. You dummy. You ain't mad about that, nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga? This nigga Diddy taught some of you niggas how to dress. And come to find out, you're dressing like a man who likes man milk. You're dressing like the milkman, Diddy, the milkman. He likes extra calcium. Y'all ain't mad? That don't make you mad, nigga. I don't know about y'all, nigga. Don't sit right with me, bro. Don't sit right with me, bro. And then you niggas come back and try to tell me, oh, you following the white man. Some more hip-hop shit. Some more shit you got from the Wu-Tang Clan. The white man's the devil. The black man's God. Knowledge God. What's today's mathematics? You got all that shit from fucking rappers. Nigga told you the white man is the devil and went and got a blonde-haired, blue-eyed wife. What's today's mathematics? Knowledge God. Went and married a fucking white woman. Ghostface son is a you know what. His son is a fairy. Yup, he's a fairy. Yup. Talking all that God body shit. Your son come out a fairy. Yup, he's a fairy. Ghostface son. Mr. Tony Stark. Talking all that shit. Your son is a fairy. Yup, he was a fairy. Explain that. All these black power niggas, fairies now. Fairy kingdom. The fairy kingdom. The fairy kingdom. All these black power niggas, all these conscious, the fairy kingdom. This is what we found out, Zuma. Hey, Zuma, we found out that we done discovered the fairy kingdom. All these fake hip-hop niggas, the fairy kingdom. He was a fairy. Yup. The fairy kingdom, Zuma. Shout out to my guy Zuma Duma in the building. The fairy kingdom. That's what we're going to call him. The fairy kingdom. Young Thug, fairy. Mano, fairy. Gilly, fairy. They all fairies. Yup. What you said, L'Oreal? And he wants a fatty. And he wants a fatty. And he wants a fatty. Fairies. All this shit is connected. All of it. It's all connected. It's why we need national security, law and order. Law and order. You heard Trump. That's what we dealing with. Law and order. We ain't dealing with your feelings. You don't know what's going on, you better get in tune. You don't know what's going on, you better get in tune. You better get in tune. Because all that with the police pulling you over and you get the mouthing off and get to talking that black power stupid shit, guess what's going to happen to you? You an inmate. Yup. He was an inmate. Yup. That's what's going to happen to you. You're going to be an inmate. Yup. He was an inmate. Yup. Your ass going to jail. Because all that talk is anti-American. Anything anti-American makes you the T word. It makes you Saddam Hussein. Yep. Zuma says DS1, the FBI and the CIA pulled up so deep in Memphis, bro. They're not playing anymore. Bro, they're not playing. Trump is not playing. In the video that I played, you probably gonna have to catch the playback, Zuma, because I'm getting ready to wrap it up, right? In the video that I played, Trump said that they got an eye on Chicago and New York too, because they got a feeling that people in Chicago and people in New York are going to do anti-ICE protests next. Because what? Those are the places where they were doing the ICE raids. Y'all forgot? We covered it right on here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We covered the ICE raids when they was running all in New York, when they was running through New Jersey, running through Connecticut. They ran through Boston. They're not playing. They did it to Chicago too. Got all them Argentinian gang members. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Come on, man. Y'all better know what's going on, man, because this country will no longer be the same. And if Trump gets the 4 years that he needs to enact all of his policies, America's going to be changed forever. I hope y'all know this, y'all. I hope y'all know this. I hope y'all know this, man. Nassau County, New York has partnered with ICE. They not playing New York, Nikki. Because guess what? Guess what, y'all? You're going to see a lot of people partnering. You know why? Because Trump is dropping bags off. What you think they're doing with the money that they're finding? They're putting it back in circulation. So if you want to help us with this concerted government effort, here's $250,000. There you go. 5-year contract, $250,000. So Black Americans, wake up. That should have just been a wake-up call for you. So you so-called entrepreneurs, get up off your race shit. See, if you're a real entrepreneur, you don't operate on race. If you're a real entrepreneur, you don't have a black business. See, real entrepreneurs, they don't have black and white businesses. Because see, if you know the history on why they really shut down racism, it was because it was getting in the way of economy. See, you had the northern slave masters who was into economics and creating an economy and creating a job market. And then you still had the down south Confederate slave masters who still wanted people to be standing outside in 100-degree weather dying. See, the people up north, they realized if we still conduct things this way, guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to be looking for new employees every goddamn year. They're going to die. Because they're going to die. So we need to create a system. See, this is why they got rid of that black and white shit. See, y'all don't need a lot of y'all, yo, you know what be killing me? A lot of y'all don't even know the history that y'all say is fake. You know, the shit that you learn in school that y'all say is not real. Y'all don't even know that history. You don't even know why they ended racism. You don't even know why they ended that shit. It ended slavery. You don't even know why they did it. See? But guess what y'all gonna say? It's still around, DS1. Then why are you still in this country? If slavery still exists in this country, why are you here? Why don't you go to a country where slavery doesn't exist? How about that? How about that? How about you take your ass to Venezuela? No. How about you take your ass to El Salvador? How about that? Would that be better for you? Take your ass to El Salvador. JW says, I'm white. My 13th grandfather's slaves escaped when slavery was legal. I want reparations. That's a good one, JW. Justin Walker says, you won't find out. What's up, NICU grad? I see you in the building. But listen, y'all. What y'all see going on and what y'all are going to continue to see going on is a national security strategy that Trump has employed along with the FBI. Shout out to Kash Patel, along with Homeland Security and the border czar, Tom Homan. This is all a concerted effort. I hope y'all know this. This is why it's working the way it's working. This is why it's effective. This is why it looks so strong and militant. Because they're all working together. All the federal agencies, they're all working together. Okay? There are feds in your streets, in your local streets. You heard Zuma. Zuma said there's so much feds and CIA agents in Memphis in the streets. Because they had to deploy these federal resources to stop this stuff. They know that the only way that they could stop this stuff is through force. It's through force. Y'all think that these government agencies don't know that y'all boys got AK-47s and AR-15s with big scopes and shit? Huh? Why you think they ran down on Memphis like that? Shout out to Cuzzo. Salute, Cuzzo. He says, powerful episode today. I appreciate you, family. Appreciate the support, man. Huh? You think they don't know that? You think they don't know that y'all rap niggas take that rap money and go buy guns from the cartel? Y'all rap about it all the time. Yo Gotti been rapping about the plug since he been rapping. You see how they know? You been told us you fuck with the plug. You been told us that. Gotti? You been told us that, buddy. We know you was fucking with Craig Petty's, and Craig Petty's was the middleman to the cartel. We know that, Gotti. We know that. But you didn't do what we asked you to do, Yo Gotti. We asked you to clean up Memphis, not put more drugs in it, nigga. We asked you to clean up Memphis, Yo Gotti. You wouldn't kill Young Dolph. Why you think he on the run? You know how much bodies is around Jay-Z? Just like Diddy has a lot of sexual freaky stuff around him, Jay-Z has a lot of drug dealing and murders around him. Yeah. Yo Gotti is one of them. Why do you think he had to get rid of his own brother? Who you think told him to do that? This man had to be okay with his brother getting knocked down. Because you're putting too much heat on Jay-Z, Gotti. You forgot your boss is in the organized crime, Gotti. You forgot that your boss's boss was into organized crime, Gotti. And she worked for the federal government. You think they ain't watching Jay-Z through Desiree Perez? It's all connected, y'all. Organized crime. It's different departments of it. Yeah. I'm about to wrap it up, OG. I'm about to wrap it up. I know. I'm about to wrap it up. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. What's up, Jamel Weeks? You're going to have to catch the playback, my brother. Salute. Shout out to the M.I. crooked letter I. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. Shout out to y'all. Welcome to all the new supporters. I am your host, DS1 Ross, of course. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for coming in on this Monday and holding it down. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to the lovely lady mods as always. Y'all was in here holding it down today. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to everyone who has decided to send a super chat. If you have financially supported today's show, thank you so much. If you would like to financially support the student tuition fund, the links is pinned at the top of the chat. The directions are pinned as well. And don't forget, anyone who supports, I will shout you out on the next show. But don't forget, in order to get your shout out, do not forget to put the initials ST. Put the initials ST in the memo box. Okay? So I can shout you guys out. Thank you, New York Nikki, baby. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Thank you, Miss L'Oreal. I appreciate you as always. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Miss Camille for coming through today and holding it down. Shout out to all the lovely lady mods. Shout out to the cynical one. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. We will be back. This week. Probably not tomorrow. We'll be back Wednesday, y'all. So I appreciate everyone for pulling up, right? If you support the show, I will respond. If you support the student tuition fund, I will shout y'all out on Wednesday's show. Okay? And I'm going to give y'all some school updates as well. So shout out to everyone. I appreciate everyone for pulling up. Thank y'all so much. Salute. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.